Hello, Weld Central High School future job seekers. I wanted to take this opportunity to tell you a little bit about my job and what I do and the company that I work for to see if it's something that could potentially interest you. I have a slide to share for a couple of things that I hope you'll remember in this few minutes that I've got here. Let me bring that up. Let me get rid of these notifications. Okay, so the company that I work for is called Trimble. Trimble is transforming the way the world works by delivering products and services that connect the physical and digital worlds. We impact a lot of different industries, and I invite you to visit our website, check that out, see all the different industries. But to note a few, one is construction, which I primarily work for. Our technology helps with moving dirt, paving roads, knowing how much and where to move materials to save on the length of those projects as well as to save on the budget. Construction is traditionally an industry that goes over time and over budget, and our technology works to improve that for companies. Another one that you might have heard of is agriculture. Precision agriculture, GPS, self-driving tractors, those are all technologies that we have a hand in as well. Again, I invite you to go to our website, check it out. There's a lot to understand about our company. I don't even understand it all, but there might just be something that really interests you. Primarily, what I do within Trimble is business system work, and one of those systems is Salesforce.com. Salesforce is a customer relationship management tool that helps manage everything about a business: accounts, contacts, leads, business processes. Within this cloud application, we customize it to meet our business's needs. What do we want to understand about what we're doing? How do we manage sales and contracts? There are really just too many things to list. But what Salesforce allows us to do is configure that in a way that makes sense for our business. And it's called clicks, not code, because you're not required to be a coder to make these changes within the user interface. I tell you this because you can actually learn Salesforce for free. There's a program called Trailhead, which you could Google, and you could start to understand the different things that Salesforce does, the different functionality within the application, and you can learn it. I also tell you this not because you need something more to do with your free time, but because knowing Salesforce and being able to work in Salesforce is a very marketable skill. Companies pay really good salaries to people who know this platform. And in addition to that, it's really important to not just know the platform, but to be able to solve business problems. So if someone says to you, I need to be able to manage this process, how do I do that? Well, we have to know these pieces of information about the process. And once we know that, then it's going to trigger a next step and so on and so forth through some predetermined workflow. And you would help drive those kind of processes by being able to critically think about what steps have to happen to get to an ultimate goal. But you could start learning this today. You know, you might like video games, you might like working in all the different applications that you're using for your schoolwork. There are lots of things that you might be doing today that you don't know are actually similar to learning a real marketable skill. So I encourage you to do that, to check it out. Additionally, within my job, we're a technology company. We're using a tool like Salesforce, but we're also using all the Google tools, just like you're using to do your schoolwork. So I encourage you to really take advantage of some of the things you're doing because of remote learning, how you're collaborating with your teachers, with your students, and think about how you might apply that to the business world because that's exactly what I'm doing every day as well. Um, if anyone has any questions about any of these things, I'd be happy to talk to you more about it. These are all things that you could investigate on your own, tools that you could go and become familiar with, and possibly even use them to do your schoolwork, depending. So good luck to you all. I appreciate this opportunity, and I wish you a successful future.